Hello cool dudes, and welcome to a new short mini-series of ghost walks. I've been to the shops, a bookshop to be precise, and I bought myself a book of some ghost walks around London. And I intend to do some over the next few days. Please don't be scared, because if you're a member of the Cool Dudes Walking Club, you get automatic immunity to all ghosts. Anyway, I am off to do the Highgate walk. It goes from Highgate to Archway, but no one wants to end up in Archway, so I'm going to start the walk off in Archway. Once you arrive in Archway, the first thing you'll notice is that it's an absolute shithole, and possibly the scariest thing you'll see all walk is if you go into the McDonald's and queue there. Then you walk straight up the hill and past the Whittington Stone. Now this is famously where Dick Whittington, after going to London from the country to find his fortune, he sold his cat to a merchant and decided to leave. And at this point he heard 3 bells and they said, "Turn back, Dick Whittington," or something like that, "and you'll be the Mayor of London." And he did. I think the more likely thing is that he got to Archway, realised that it was a total shithole and thought anywhere was better, so turn back. This, cool dudes, is Lauderdale House, which the Earl of Lauderdale lent Charles II as a home for his mistress, Nell Gwyn. And apparently once she got so cross, the king didn't do anything for her, that she dangled her baby from an upstairs window, and then the king said, "All right, I'm going to make him the Earl of Bruford." That is almost probably about 85% accurate. Alright Marek, enough of all the history. When are we going to see some ghosts? Well, I'm going to take you to Highgate Cemetery, one of the most haunted places in the whole world. Do you want me to tell you about that? Yes, I do, please. Well, my friends, back in the 1970s, there was rumours of a vampire in Highgate Cemetery, and they discovered a coffin with a metal stake driven down through the front of it. Bullshit, for real. And there are loads of rumours of a tall, pale figure with a black hat sitting around the cemetery and scary faces seen through the gates. So, in 1970, loads of vampire hunters broke into the cemetery to try and find some vampires. Also, there's talk of foxes going missing and being killed in the area and all sorts of stuff like that. Well, that was a very peaceful walk around the graveyard. It costs £4 and you can see Karl Marx's grave, and there's also people like Malcolm McLaren and Douglas Adams and lots of famous people buried there. But did you see the Highgate Vampire with the big hat and the cloak and the scary face? Let me know below. And now we're walking up Swains Lane, where someone saw a phantom cyclist. That sounds like an excuse for someone who hit a cyclist. This, my friends, is the site of one of the scariest ghosts in the history of time. The Phantom Chicken of Pond Square. In 1943, a bloke called Terence Long was driving along when he heard a loud noise, and from up above, a big white bird landed and ran around in circles, squawking. I know you might be terrified now and too terrified to continue watching, but that is as scary as it gets. Actual live ghost. Somewhere around here is Old Hall, the former home of the philosopher Francis Bacon, who, other than doing philosophical things, once thought you could preserve meat by keeping it in the cold, and buried a chicken in the snow and caught a chill and died. So he proved a point, but he died trying to freeze a chicken. I am now in the Flask Pub, which is haunted by a female spectre, and they can tell she's here because the chandelier starts swinging and the temperature drops. Typical ghost behaviour. I'm sitting outside just to be safe. Apparently a clairvoyant came to the pub for a drink, but she had to leave because the aura of the ghost was so terrifying that it put her right off the place. That was a nice meal and a perfect temperature, so I can judge from that, no ghosts. Let's continue. This is the Gatehouse pub, which is haunted by someone called Mother Marnes, who used to work here but was murdered for her money, unfortunately. Oh, sad, isn't it? But she only appears when there's no children or animals in the pub. That's the story. Anyway, apparently one landlord was shot by her once, and next thing he knew, he woke up in the hospital. It sounds a bit too scary for me to go in there. I've not seen any ghosts yet in this walk, but knowing the ghost's behaviour, they'll probably appear in the footage when I review it, so there's probably about 5 or 6 behind me at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised. If you've seen any ghosts in the footage that I haven't been aware of, please notify me in the comments below. Thank you. Strange pagan carvings. Scary door. Almost definitely a ghost lives there. Well, cool dudes, that is the end of the walk. Absolutely terrifying. I hope you haven't messed up wherever you're sitting. Why not watch some more ghost walks? Remember guys, don't be frightened and stay cool.